call right here, shit.
Hey,
What the fuck? I don't give a fuck.
Alright, so hey.
What's up, Facebook? How y'all doing? What's up, Instagram? What's up, YouTube? What's up, everybody that's looking at this from all over the place, man? Welcome to the LiveVibezPodcast. We are here every 2 weeks around the same time. Technical difficulties as usual, all the bullshit, but y'all already know if y'all seen the show before. As you can see, there's 5 here today, which means we got a guest. We're going to introduce him as we go around. We're going to start with my left.
Oh, y'all already know what it is. It's James, a.k.a. Hater Herder, a.k.a. Mr. Flatliner, now Mr. Cocky. What's up with it?
What's up, y'all? This is Live.
Hey, Live.
Y'all already know it's Angelo, a.k.a. Rated.
Hey.
Our guest.
Frank, River City Random, a.k.a. the Big Boss Rhino, Rocksteady Riverwater, a.k.a. the Sister Fister. Whatever else you want to call it, get at me.
Okay.
Yeah, I told him this motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah, right over that shit
All
down.
that.
Nigga name long as shit.
And lastly, we got...
Here we go.
It's the kid. Oh,
No,
you know
I
what?
got it.
I just making sure.
I just wanted to do this thing.
We got King on here.
Okay.
Alright,
I got shot glasses. Hold on, y'all go ahead and keep talking.
Alright, I think we're going to have a great show. Although we got some wild stuff, the time is a little late. I got to get up out of here soon. So if y'all see her, just throw the doses and bounce. That's
It's
what's gonna
nothing
happen.
personal.
Nothing personal. She just got some other things to do.
I'm taking it personal. Just for fucking with you.
So we going to start this show off, man. Sending our condolences, man, and just a really, really tough time for like just everybody, man, who even just have a heart, dog, with the whole Nipsey Hussle situation.
Before we get to Nipsey, though, shout out Rain, you know.
Rain passed as
We
well.
lost a personal friend
of ours. And so it's been a pretty rough, you know what I'm saying, 2 weeks for everybody, man. And it was wild because when the show started 2 weeks ago, it was when he got shot, and we didn't know the story yet. We just heard of it. We kind of spoke on it for a second, but unfortunately he passed, and it sucks, man. So we're going to kind of start off with that because a lot of stuff has went down with his passing between then and now, and it's still going down as we speak. A lot of good things, man. I've seen a lot of gangs getting together, man. A lot of, you know, different neighborhoods getting together. There's a lot of people coming together, and he had a life to where it impacted way more people than just, you know, Southern California. So it's a major thing, man. But it's like I said, it's really unfortunate, man. And I always felt uncomfortable about it because I didn't understand why I was feeling this way. And I was like, I never met Nip. I've met people like close to Nip. I never met Nipsey personally. But his death still kind of just hit me so. It was weird, man. I don't know, but I felt it. I felt it, and it was tough. But I say all that to say, all of the positive things that's been coming from this, as far as everybody getting together and things like that. This Kodak Black, man. God damn.
Oh, that ass face.
Alright, so if y'all don't know what the fuck happened, he was on live or whatever the fuck, just talking his shit like he normally do, and he kind of went over the line by saying that he was going to shoot his shot with London Lauren or whatever. He'll give her a year to grieve, and you know.
London Lauren.
Oh, well, shit. Lauren London. Y'all know that. Flip it around. Shit, it sound good together either way. But, yeah, and he going to give her a year to grieve, and he going to shoot his shot, and she could be the new wifey, all this other wild shit. I've heard a lot of people, I've heard most people go to fuck off over it, and as they should. I saw a few people, even today, kind of defending the situation. But overall, I'm going to let James jump in real quick and say what he may feel about it, because I think we got the same opinion though about this one.
I mean, I felt like it's a lot of men. I'm gonna just be honest. It's a lot of men that feels the way he does. I just think it was way too soon.
Very true. Very true.
And timing is everything. I can tell you I love you today and you ain't gonna believe it, but I can tell you in 3 weeks and you might believe it because I might show some things that will let you know that, hey, maybe he does love me. I've had people comparing, oh, she might like it, and I'm like, well, she's been dealing with boss dudes.
Yeah,
you know, these dudes that she has, I could just say kids by Lil Wayne and Nipsey. They're like bosses. Yeah. You know, they not only in the rap, community, but in general,
they own things.
They are bosses.
They cut checks.
And I'm like, he has his own GS squad, but that ain't.
Yeah.
You know it. I don't even think she would even go that route.
Even how he moved in general, though.
I think he's a little too young. He's a little immature. I don't think she deals with people like that. And
he's
that
too
was
disrespectful.
Yeah, but I mean, he agreed. He said he'll live his life right for her. He said
I don't believe that shit.
He said he'll do the right thing for her.
I don't
but
believe it.
I just think it was too soon. Honestly, I really just think it was just too soon.
Yeah.
But another thing, my bad. I really think it's fucked up of whoever recorded her, because at this time it was amongst friends.
But he was on live though. It wasn't even like he just recorded on his phone.
It wasn't his live.
Okay.
Let's just say we all sitting here talking like we are now, and then we know this. But let's just say that though, and he wound up on live when we talking some shit that
shouldn't have been recorded.
Yeah, shouldn't have been recorded.
Now,
it's a personal
part of me,
conversation.
part of me understands what you're saying. The other part of me don't, because of how he responded to it. Now he could have said, "Yo, what, everybody? That was my bad. I was having a personal conversation with my homies. I ain't know I was getting recorded. I ain't mean no disrespect to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Da, da, da. He could have went that route.
Right, that nigga.
But this nigga, my man, fuck that. I said what I said. Get the see what you
like.
He said somebody got to be the bad guy, which is understandable. I mean, we would have got the same backlash. I understand his stardom is what he felt like gave him a little oomph to say, I can say this, but nobody else can. See, that's why you see a T.I. or a Game or a lot of people jumping in and saying some shit, because it's like, all right, it's how he responded once the video came out. If he would have came out and been like, you know what, that was my bad, I didn't know I was being recorded, I didn't want that on the live, I ain't trying to disrespect nobody, want nobody to say anything. Everybody it would have been swept under the rug that day. But you gotta also keep in mind, these people that attacked him, if they so much of bosses or shot callers, like he said, they could have called him personally and said, hey, you way out of pocket.
Right.
Don't go back on social media. Everybody always swear, I ain't no social media
validation
and all that. But you shouldn't. But that's whole shit. When you need validation, everybody should. What I say goes. If you this boss,
and that's why it was real surprising when Jay Prince jumped out there. I'm like, come on, OG. Like the fuck you doing?
About the chain shit. Well, that's.
But see that on social media. Like,
but that's his
G's moving silence.
But that's his people's, bro. And
but social media, you know how Jay Prince been doing for years.
I mean, but you gotta understand.
He ain't gotta say shit.
He don't. But you know what? To defend that, this is a different time.
It is.
It's a way different time. Everything. If you don't do it, somebody else is going to do it. If I don't put it on social media, the next person, it's going to happen.
And like he.
No, I get what you're saying.
Even in the time. Currently.
But no,
I'm still doing stuff behind the scenes.
But you know what?
Not to change the topic.
But serious. But I get what D's saying, because literally I ain't know who the fuck Jay Prince was until I started hearing him doing shit on social media.
But see, that's
I still really don't. I know he's somebody here, but I still don't know who the fuck he is.
That's the thing.
That's kind of the point.
But I didn't know until he starts post. Shit,
I like how he did that shit though. I ain't even gonna front like that.
It was some bullshit. The fact that he got it back is what made it seem like, you know what?
Because he said this shit and everybody like, oh, this nigga Jay Fox wild out. And next thing you know, nigga got a picture with that motherfucker back. Nigga, I told y'all niggas everything cool, everybody safe, ain't nobody die. We gonna have some dinner. Everybody get back to their business. And we like, oh shit, this nigga real. Like, but that's how it is. But anyway.
Back to Kodak. That's how you show your bullshit right there.
Yeah. I agree with what you said. That's why I said I think we're gonna agree on it when it comes to the timing part of it. Like you said, a lot of men may feel like that because I was telling somebody earlier, like she's a very attractive woman. Like everybody know her. She's a real one. You know what I'm saying? And we talked about that last time too. But anyway, but it was the timing, dog. It was the timing. Like I said, private conversation and all. It was just a bad. The man they ain't even had a man funeral yet. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
like
he ain't even in the ground.
Exactly. That's why it become disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? So even if that was a private conversation, it was still too early to say that shit. It's crazy. Like, but I get it. You know, say you probably didn't know you was on the live. All that shit cool, but like I said, how he responded to it was just like, I don't give a fuck if I was on live or not, nigga. I said what I said. It is what it is. You feel some type of way, fuck you. That's how he carried it. And it was just like, oh, this little nigga tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has no respect for nobody. So I get why they was coming at his head like that. You know what I'm saying? But I do get what you're saying though, from his perspective. Like, if y'all niggas so OGs, nigga, y'all could have hit me personally instead of getting online, But when a nigga that disrespectful, they don't give a fuck. They like, oh, I'm about to get online and just do the same shit. They're gonna approach you the same way.
So then you can't get mad at the response that you get back.
At that point, you can't. At that point, you can't.
And that's why he reacted the way he did.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if not, you gonna feel like a bitch.
Fact.
You know, I said what I said online. You come online and check me, and then I say, "Oh, you know what, man? Y'all right. You know, I apologize." No, because now to the whole world, you gotta keep in mind what he raps about. You know, you can't check me like that.
Yeah.
You know, you could have said the same thing, but on the phone. And if you would have got it the same, you would have got a different response.
Now, if you take that phone conversation, or either record that or show your DMs and be like, oh, this bitch ass nigga gonna hit me up talking about. See, now we can get into some real shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I tried to be quiet and discreet and hit you up personally and be like, look, my nigga, you wildin'. Fix this shit or X, Y, and Z. Yeah. But it's just ways to do that shit. He just chose the wrong way to do that shit.
Did it stop?
I don't know what's going on. The King, do you have anything else to say on the matter? Because you always go last with your overall point.
About Kodak dumbass?
Yeah.
No, I just think it was too soon. His friend ain't shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
very true.
You know, and you can even hear the nigga say, "Young, too soon."
Yeah.
You still post the shit.
You still, It's live though. It's live. You can't like.
Oh, well, still, if it's live, after you could just cut the live off and delete it.
Yeah, you could delete it after it's done. But granted, at that point, somebody
is already recording it. Somebody's already recording, especially when
that motherfucking iPhone
with a name like Kodak.
Somebody see Kodak on there or something, they gonna record.
They gonna record. Yeah.
Like the internet never forgets.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I hear people defending Kodak and bashing the people who said something, and somebody defending people who said something and bashing. At the end of the day, all parties got something bad about them and maybe some good shit about them, I don't know. But at the end of the day, I believe this shit was just too soon.
Yeah, too soon.
Yeah. I mean, the niggas are mean, and we all know what happens to memes. You know, they eventually fade and go away.
Hell yeah.
But long story short, let's just charge that one to
the game, man.
Florida man.
Right, no bullshit. Yo, next topic. Alright, so y'all know La, right? La does the what are the fucking odds and shit.
She got all.
I asked her when we got here, was like, yo, you got what the fucking odds? And she said, those are gonna have to slow down. And I'm just like, damn, like, you normally got some problem within the 2 weeks till we do the show. And La said, what? She said, I'm dating. Oh shit. Yeah. Now, if y'all know La, man, La keep it a buck. She ain't got time to play no games with nobody. She fuck these niggas. She get what she wants. She get the fuck out. She don't play none of them games. That's how we get these wild stories. Nah, she don't play at all. But she's dating somebody. Now,
however, that shit can change at any moment. You understand? So it's fresh, but it is what it is. I'm sure I'll have something for y'all in 2 weeks about something that this motherfucker has done. Regardless.
Alright, real quick. Let's pick this apart real quick. Alright, so is this somebody you just met or somebody you knew for a long time?
Just met.
Just met.
Okay. And you?
So he doesn't know the fuckery. He hasn't seen my bad side. I have not had to show this nigga that side yet.
Well,
so I'm impressed.
Well, he ain't did nothing to deserve it. So he should be good.
Okay. Alright, so this is
I'm impressed. So this motherfucker think I'm a pure saint.
Oh, what's his name?
Even like that.
No, hell no. I'm about to call. I hope you watching this show so you can see how this motherfucker act, especially towards me.
Shut the fuck up.
Cause she gives me the blues.
What the fuck do you do for that? Exactly.
I guess I'm cocky.
I bet so.
Oh man.
Maybe so, but no.
Alright, that's dope though. The fact that y'all are like brand new and y'all don't know each other, like y'all figuring each other out. I like that part. You know what I'm saying? That makes a little more sense. What else? Anything else I can think of that I wanna?
Look, don't do that.
No, we about to drill his ass. No, he ain't right here, so we got to drill you about.
I ain't gonna do him like that. I just wanna.
How did he approach you?
We not talking about all that.
I
gotta get the fuck up out of here, too. We ain't gonna talk about that.
Y'all got something going on tonight?
Nah.
I'm about to say.
Okay, so if this nigga ain't that special to be interfering with my motherfucking showtime.
Oh,
you feel what I'm saying?
Hey, well, motherfucker, he is affecting him. You about to roll out.
This ain't for him, though.
Oh, wow.
That's some other shit.
Oh, well, okay.
Come on, you ain't all like that for me to be heard in the podcast.
Oh, no, we ain't there.
We ain't there.
I'm rolling for some other shit, then gonna see him.
Yeah. He eat ass though, we know that much.
Actually, he haven't. None of that stuff is perfect.
Wait a second.
She ain't even smell it yet.
You said a relationship?
We're not together.
Oh.
We're dating.
Oh.
Exclusively
Dating.
No.
So what happens when that comes out? Oh, I don't
Just
do that.
We gonna have a conversation about all this. Trust.
So you willing? So you willing to still make it official if he comes out and say, "Look, I do everything else, but I don't eat no ass."
Don't know.
Don't know. Pending.
She was like, "I can teach you."
My nigga.
Let's go. I mean, you know, if I don't have to show my bad side, maybe that. You know, he get a face.
That's good shit though. Hey, I like it.
Cool.
I like it.
Hey, look. Ain't too often we hear stories about a cool motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. Like
she making exceptions for the cool motherfucker.
Yeah, if he don't bring up the bad side, he might not have to eat no ass.
Sure. He don't eat ass now. He will eat ass later. I told you.
Trust me.
And what happens when he say, "You know what? I like that. I like that, but now I want mine ate."
Man, she on some turtle.
Always gotta get me out of character about some dumb shit.
Oh shit!
I'm fucking with you.
Whole other conversation now.
Stupid as shit.
Oh my God.
turn.
That's
yeah. Now what?
Now you go let it.
I don't think I can beat you if you don't lick ass.
This nigga. Oh yeah. That's next week right there.
I gotta eat.
Watch. It's something. Trust me, y'all will know.
Yeah.
Trust me. Y'all will know.
Alright, anybody else got no questions for Law real quick?
And hi everybody, I see y'all. Hello. How y'all doing?
Oh man. Alright, let's jump into this crazy ass Facebook game, man. This shit, what is it called? Profoundly something.
Profoundly.
Yeah.
Ask me anything.
Right. So I just got hip to this shit last night. He was like, "Yo, you check this game out." Everybody's asking questions. Like, yeah, I
got hit on Saturday.
Yeah, like yesterday. Like,
oh yeah, yesterday. I got hit yesterday.
Yeah, 2 days ago.
Man, that shit felt like 2 days ago.
All them goddamn.
Bruh, I showed him. I scrolled like this.
My man got at least like.
And that motherfucker roll, and I scroll like that, and that motherfucker still going. I scroll like that, and it's still going, and then it stopped to load up, and then I did it again. My shit is jumping. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, you ain't post my shit, baby." I didn't skip half of them. I didn't post nowhere close to all of that shit.
So. If y'all don't see, look, I
don't know what the fuck.
We don't know what the fuck going on.
Social media.
She ain't on Facebook. Like I said, I ain't been on Facebook. Like I said, I'm still on there, but I haven't been doing shit on there, so I don't know much about this shit. But from what I know, that is you can ask people basically questions. You can either choose to be seen or be anonymous. Most people go anonymous so they can say their shit and see how you respond to it. And I know this nigga shit's been jumping out the motherfucking water. King played, I think Frank played, so this is legit almost a James topic, man, because
nah, don't do like that.
No, and I say that because of how much your shit jumping. I'm not like trying to,
you actually getting hits. My shit dry as fuck.
Now
yeah, your shit started popping.
I know one person who asking really random dumb questions.
I think I seen one of your jokes. Somebody trying to bag you like shit on that.
Like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I think it's the same person. Like
right.
I'm the same person too.
I'm trying to really get to know you and be like, what is the steps? What I have to do? I'm just like, yo, shit, really?
I'm like, oh.
Honestly, I know who that person is.
Yeah, some of my people came anonymous, but they said things
that
lets me know. I really want you to know who it is. But I'm gonna do it anonymous anyway.
I just need to figure out who some of these ones are. The one who swear they can give me a girl. I'm like, I thought that was
that's wild.
I mean, I guess you learn shit by doing anonymous shit. I don't know.
Yeah, you really see people true colors or true feelings. I should say. You learn that.
You could have told me that shit. Yeah. You know.
And the other way around too, because now that person could feel like they can like anonymously like either ask you something or like not shoot their shot completely but kinda, and how you respond would be like, oh, I ain't fucking that. You know what I'm saying? Or like, oh, I got a shot. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe that's it's a little anonymous shoot your shot question shit.
Yeah, but I was being a dick about a lot of it. You know, I mean, not necessarily a dick. The way the app works, sometimes if it's a certain word, it'll split it up, and it's not in the right syllables. You know, like somebody said, "Is there a Mrs.?" They was asking me, "Is it someone?" But the MR was on the line, the S was at the next line. Oh shit. So me being an asshole that I am, I said, hell no, it ain't no Mr. S. Mr. S. You know what I'm saying? You know, even though in reality I knew it was a Mrs., but I was just doing shit like that because that's the asshole that I am.
Playing the game, and, you know? That's all it is. You have to fuck with that shit.
And it's a lot of motherfuckers that didn't like that. I mean, it was a lot of them. It was cool. My shit was cool for a grip. But until shit, I don't even fucking know. It just started. Somebody said something about you cute and all, but you too cocky or some shit. Or no, you too cute. I mean, she said you cute and all, but your attitude is what makes you ugly. And I'ma say it because it needs to be said. And fuck any of these other bitches that got something to say about it. Okay, you know, cause she said fuck all these other dick riders is what she said. Now y'all know a lot of my friends was like, well fuck it, I'm riding the dick today. Yeah. You know, it was a lot of that. Yeah. It was a lot of them saying, well fuck it, I'ma ride the dick today. But I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know who it was. And I guess they didn't get the response that they were really looking for, which they probably not going to get out of me. Yeah. So then they started going with other shit. Now, somebody sent me some shit talking about, oh, why you asked for some head?
I saw that shit.
So she said I asked her for some head. I didn't post that one. I skipped over it. Sooner or later, I caught another one that said, "Oh, I see you ain't post my shit about getting some head. Oh, you don't want nobody to know you asking for head."
Oh man,
so
you gave yourself away.
So I'm like, okay, so I didn't post that one.
What we doing here?
I ain't post that one. Right. Then I get a long paragraph.
Like, bitch, you gonna suck my dick?
You gonna even post? You gonna if you don't post the fact that you out here asking for head, I'm gonna put the screenshots. So I'm like, okay. So I said, I'm gonna get this motherfucker the shine that they want. I posted all three of them together and said, well, whoever you are, this is your chance, you little cute monster. Nobody's ugly. Y'all know I don't think nobody's ugly. They're just cute monsters. But I told the cute monster to go ahead, because clearly I know she's a cute monster because I don't tell cute girls that. If you're not cute, I would tell you you're only. I don't have sex. I only get my dick sucked. That's the only. I'll tell you that to try to spare you. Yeah, right. You know, you some dick if your head is that good, but 9 times out of 10, you only good enough to give me some head. Right. That doesn't make me cocky. I just know what he's gonna do because I know.
Knowing what you want is very important in this game. You know what I'm saying?
In other terms, if he's not attracted to you, you're gonna be sucking a lot of dick.
Pretty much. You know. And the thing is, if I'm supposed to be able to look at you and feel some kind of attraction, and he's supposed to work. Right. Yeah. If I know I look at you and he doesn't work, but you're just constant. You're constant. Oh, I want this. You're gonna have to get him out. Yeah.
That's what your persistence.
I'm not ashamed that you gotta start on sucking a gummy worm.
And surprisingly, that's most men.
That's just where I was with it, and I put that out. Yeah. So I got a whole bunch of negative. You know, I got like 3 or 4 negative posts. Yeah. And then someone anonymously asked me about my kids. Say, well, you know, hey, fuck all that. I know. You know, how does it feel to be a father of 3 and all of that, you know.
Why the fuck are you... Never mind, go ahead.
They asked me about, you know, how does it feel about you being a king or raising
I'm gonna have
what they got to do. But why the fuck are you bringing kids in this motherfucking game, period?
It wasn't because it all started as, it was all good shit. It's really to get stuff off your chest.
Fuck that. Call my phone. That's exactly why I don't do shit
But everybody
like
can't call my phone.
But questions like that are just like
that means that you have to know me personally.
Just like I had D, I'm like, how the baby's doing? You know what I'm saying? The baby's good.
Clearly the person knew me because they said a bunch of good stuff. Well, basically me. Hey, how do you feel about raising a teenage daughter in 2019?
Right.
You know, I got a comment of someone that was saying, "Oh, it was bad, I guess."
But does that question need to be anonymous?
But again, if you know me on a personal level, we should be able to have this conversation if you want to know something about me.
They didn't
you putting this shit on Facebook.
That sounds like some advice.
Oh, well, you putting me on Facebook, and now everybody is saying all this and that.
You know, they just trying to get in your shit.
They are. You being nosy, bitch, and you reaching.
It was that
somebody that fuck with you. That wasn't the bad part. Your heartstrings.
The bad part was I said, you know, it's good. It just feels good to be able to take care of my kids and not, you know, beg people for money and all that to take care of them. And then I got a response of someone that said, well, 3 kids and no marriage, and that's real. That's a good job. And you know me, I didn't get offended by that. It's a lot of people that did, and they said, you know, they
I wouldn't be. I ain't got no kids, but I wouldn't be offended.
Yeah, I wouldn't be offended.
Because I know what I'm doing with.
And I said, I understand where you're coming from. 3 kids with no marriage, but I'll be able to teach my kids what not to do.
Right.
You know,
you still dad at the end of the day.
They said, that's a good way to do it. Kids go by what they see.
Right.
And I said, but they also, I mean, I didn't say this on the post, but in my mind, I'm like, okay, they go by what they see, but they also know if I tell them something, I done fucked up. I done been down that road.
Right.
So I said, I can tell them from experience pretty much what to do.
Yeah. And what not.
And then it was something, they wrote another paragraph, but the first line was, you're called. I said because I said I'll teach them what mistakes not to make. Right. And then so the person came back with another paragraph and said, first of all, you're calling them mistakes. And then
why did you say that?
I didn't read nothing else of the paragraph. Yeah. I said stop now, because not once did I ever call any of my kids a mistake. Right. Mm-hmm. I said first you were talking about 3 kids without being married, and I can't pretty much tell them how to go about doing that because I'm not married.
Right.
Now you went from talking about being married to calling my kids mistakes.
Yeah.
You know,
that's
my
kid. That's why you don't have this motherfucking conversation. Blocked by now because you should just be blocked.
That's real. Because at the end of the day, you know who it is.
I do know who that person is.
But that person was comfortable enough to say this.
If I'm correct, she's not married with her child's father
so you shouldn't even be saying shit.
Her child is progressing in school and stuff pretty good.
Okay, that don't matter.
Without their father, so why don't you think I can teach my kids the right thing when you're doing the same thing? Well, you've done it. Yeah, you got 1 child, I got 3.
Right.
But it's still
the same thing.
Yeah. The biggest point of it all is everybody taking care of their
I think her father does take care of her daughter as well. But I have heard stories from this person that he wasn't really that good of a father either.
Right.
But he's there at some point, just like I'm there with my kids at some point. Mm-hmm. But that don't mean that my kids can't progress and be great, just like how your daughter is. Your daughter's a little older, but it's the same thing. I didn't take offense, but it was a whole lot of motherfuckers that took offense. Yeah, I had people ready to pull up, and they showed some motion.
But to me,
that one came for you. Though.
That's fucked up because like you can't just say just because you're married, your kids are going to be better kids.
Exactly. There's a lot of people in marriages that don't fuck with each other.
Dog. If you look at
like they just got married so they could wear a dress and show off for people.
But look at the kids that go and like, and I don't even want to go this route, and I hate to do this, but like if you look at kids that like do some wild shit or some tragic tragedy shit or like shoot up schools or whatever the wild shit that they do.
These motherfuckers
they normally got a mother or father married, live in the same house, all that shit. So you can't tell me
end up worse off the single parent upbringing.
Dog, I'm telling you. So that doesn't matter. At the end of the day, like people are still individuals. Yes, I feel like 50% of you does come from your upbringing, what you had to deal with, who you went through, who babysitted you, who raised you, whatever. But the other half of that shit is who you are as a person, dog. You can be fucked up as a person. It don't have to be, oh, you was raised this way or you was. No, it doesn't. Because there's a lot of people who got single parents who was raised by their grandparents or raised by just a single mother or a single father. That'd be some of the best people you ever seen in your life. Exactly. So I don't want to hear that shit. That's bullshit to me. You know what I'm saying? So to even pull that card and say that your kids are going to be less than my kids because they were around somebody that was married versus that's bullshit. That's
and these
bullshit.
kids is the same children that's around the mother and father, the same motherfucking kids that just killed the mother and father for whatever the fuck they have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That happens.
That shit happens all the time. It's
at the end of the day, it never has nothing to do with what's your title. It's about your relationship.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. You could be married, you could be just dating, you could be friends whatsoever. But as long as y'all have a great relationship with each other and y'all can show love to each other and show love to the child, that's all that matters. That y'all team sees. Our team, our boy, our girl, whatsoever. Team kid. That's the only thing that should matter. It shouldn't matter what our title is, but our relationship. How well we can be examples to the child.
Right.
Yeah. You don't have to be fucking married to do that shit. You can just be cool and just show a positive example.
Yeah.
Like shit,
I need to be around people that loves them.
Exactly. Shit, I'm happy as hell. My mother and father
I've dated girls.
I think I would have came up with fucked up individuals.
Like I've dated chicks with kids, and granted, I knew that our relationships weren't going nowhere, but their kids fell in love with me because I looked out for them for as long as I was around.
Right.
Like, if me and the old girl want to go out or something, I'm like, all right, well, did the baby eat? Are they straight while you going to be gone? And even stuff to the point, like, I'm not going to spend the night over your house because you have a child that comes in your room every morning and hugs and kisses you and talks to you for a little bit. So I'm like, I don't want to be the strange nigga in your bed and the reason why your child can't do what they're used to doing. So I'll leave before they wake up and everything like that and get on my way. And I got curried for that shit before.
For real?
Yeah. That's some wild shit, ain't it? Like, I'm respecting your life and your child. So you carrying me for this shit, yo.
I gotta go, y'all.
It's last time. I gotta go. Alright.
I had some business.
Alright.
See y'all. Gotta go.
I gotta go.
You lucky as shit.
What you got? What was you gonna ask?
Come on.
Yeah, go.
What was you gonna ask him?
No, y'all not taking my shit.
Motherfucker, he ain't gonna be here no
It don't matter.
No, ask
We're
him
not
now.
doing this.
Ask him now.
Right here.
Ask him.
I need to pour a drink for this.
Ask him.
Oh man. But
well, he's gonna ask on your behalf or something.
I guess,
He's gonna ask on my behalf.
Alright.
Okay.
But let me pour a
We
drink.
get ready for the hot seat soon. So
make way, sir.
Okay.
Hold on.
I got you.
We good?
I got
We good? See y'all.
I'll explain that to you now.
I got the question that
my cup is barren.
Nah. That's not what you get. But all right, so we got all that wild shit out the way. I'm gonna have to fuck with that. I was thinking, you know what? Before we leave that topic, I was thinking about doing one for the live vibes though.
What?
See, I don't know how it worked. The fucking the profoundly question shit.
I can send it to the LiveVibez
Set
page.
one up for the page.
And you can,
that's what I'm saying. So, and then I guess we'll get a bunch of questions about the show, and it'll be more show based or whatever. So I don't know. I think I want to try it from that perspective.
We can do that. We can do that.
But that's why I kind of wanted to make it a topic to see if that was going to be a good idea. But I said I didn't know how the shit worked. But I'm gonna figure that out. So we might have some shit set up so y'all can ask the live vibe shit some questions and all that, and say some little anonymous shit. That'd be cool, right? So I'm gonna look into that shit tonight or probably in the morning. Some shit.
And they gotta make sure they point who they talking to.
Yeah. Well, I'll put like a little,
We'll explain that on the page.
We'll figure that shit out when we do it. Yeah. That'll be dope. All right. Next fucking topic. Let's do this. Before we put Frank in the hot seat, let's do this identification topic real quick.
Identification.
Yeah. So I saw this today, right? Morehouse College. all male school. In 2020, they're going to start accepting transgenders based on what they identify as. Now, I saw that and was just like, all right, hold up. Now, of course, we're not trying to offend nobody. It's none of that shit. It's just everybody having their opinions on shit. Now,
triggered folk.
I ain't tripping off that. Like, whatever. You're human, I'm human, I have an opinion, you got an opinion. It is what it is. But my thing is that I said this a long time ago. I have no issues with anybody who's a transgender or whatever the case may be. My thing is that once you open the door this much, it's a wrap. It's like everything gotta come
Once
in.
Once you let anything in, niggas gonna kick that bitch.
Exactly. Yeah. So now, see, and why this is so weird to me is because I keep going back, and I hate to bring up the Caitlyn Jenner shit, like, cause that's what.
How the fuck a man get Woman of the Year, nigga? Fuck
see what I'm saying? So like,
the world is fucked.
That's what I'm saying. So my thing with that is that. So you mean to tell me that if you walked into the woman's bathroom and you saw Caitlyn Jenner in there, like, you would be completely comfortable, like, chill, like, oh, it's just this nigga who just no, hell no, you're not. You know what I'm saying? So I can't stomach that. Like, just think about like my daughter's 5, right? Mm-hmm. Of course, when you're young and you're out, you know what I'm saying, when she gets potty trained, you got to take her to the bathroom, things like that. I used to hate it. I hated going to a public bathroom and having to bring my little baby in there and trying to in the men's room and hurry up and change her, or hurry up and pee real quick. Some shit like that. Like, I hate that stuff. So it's like, but you won't have a choice. You got to do what you got to do. Right. You know what I'm saying? So just imagine if that's like on the other foot. If it's like, I would much rather bring my child in my safety and my care into a men's bathroom, and I do what I got to do in a little stall or whatever the case may be. And now I'm thinking about, like, if it's a transgender and say they have a relationship or a family, like, it's just I can't explain. It's just too much, y'all. It's too fucking much.
Transgender is different than identify.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But how you identify? That's my thing.
It's still a pronoun.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like how you identify yourself should not just dictate where you should go. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be able to be like, oh, I'm getting in this club free because it say women free all night and I'm a woman. Because I proclaim that I'm a woman, and that's what I identify as. So let me in the club free, like all the other women.
Identification and reality are two different things.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna keep getting worse, in my opinion. But I don't think that that's right. I don't feel like a person should just say what they are and we just have to accept that shit. There's a thing called facts. There's a thing called, like I said, reality. You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw a news article joint probably like some months back. It was some state, I don't know what state it was, but they were starting to allow people to not put a sex of the baby, and then and they were letting the child choose what they were,
binary or whatever.
Some wild shit.
And I'm like, nigga, your baby was born with a dick or a vag.
Yeah, one or the other. But it's like, no,
male, female.
They put
it is what it is,
and let the child determine what they are at age, I think like 4 or 5 or something like that.
You know what? I got a link that I want to, like, I don't know if y'all want to post it on, the LiveVibe page or something, but it's about Sweden and how their whole country, they pretty much do that with their children. They like let them decide and try and raise gender neutral children, but of course that's them forcing their boys to be girls.
But gender neutrality. That's what the headline was.
But y'all gotta watch this documentary. Like, it's only like 10-15 minutes, and dude really goes into it, you will laugh. You will be like, what the fuck? You will be everything about this, yo. Y'all need to watch that shit. I showed my folks that shit the other day, and they like, what the fuck?
Fuck that shit.
But that's just an example of, let's just say on a low scale, what the world would be like if that shit is allowed everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's just there. But let's just say America opens up the doors to that type of behavior, and it just goes all wrong and shit like that, which is what's happening over there.
Yeah, exactly. That's wild. Like, I kind of went off when I brought it up. But how do y'all feel about that? James, Marcus, one of y'all, don't really matter. But I'm not feeling that shit, man. I don't feel like you should be able to say what you are, identify as this. Now my thing is that if you want to have a change or that stuff is fine, but
that's later in life though.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying. But
let your children be children.
But see,
raise them as what they are. You know, and it's not like, oh my bad.
No, the stupid thing is like they want you to try to pick what you are as early as possible, because the earlier you start, the earlier you can make that transformation.
You're right. You can start taking the
But at what point it's like you're giving your kid too much credit.
That's too much
Just
power.
like you gotta raise your child.
Yeah,
you gotta raise your child, and it's not telling you to force your kid to like football or play with dolls and stuff like that. That's not what it's about.
Right.
It's about let them grow up and be what they're going to be, and you embrace whatever they are as it goes, right? I mean, I ain't got no kids, so I guess my perspective may be very misinformed.
Nah.
But that's what makes sense to me.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I got a baby, and I'm gonna pay attention to my baby's traits,
right?
And what my baby likes, what makes my baby smile, and taking care of my child and embracing their talents and things like that, as opposed to you could be whatever you want, as unrealistic
even
as that
gender.
is. You can. As far as gender goes, you could be whatever you want when. Stop confusing them.
You know what?
Stop confusing them. You're doing too much.
One thing I love about my children, when like raising my kids, like they're 5 and 12 now. Jesus Christ, that sounds crazy. But
y'all niggas old.
But this is my thing. One thing I loved about my kids, bruh, is that my kids were kids. You know what I'm saying? My kids wasn't like...
I remember Lil D fucking playing Tony Hawk and shit.
They were
and
kids,
getting like a little
bro.
book trying to grind off the side of the couch and busting his little head and shit. You know what I'm saying?
They were like, my daughter, she's 5 going on 6. She's not 5 going on 15. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's not grown. She's not doing no extra, outlandish shit. Like, my son was the same way. If whatever age he was just turning to the next age. He wasn't too grown, too old. Like, he really grew the age that he was, and I love that about my kids. Like, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong
take responsibility for that. You put them in such an environment for them to do
be kids, bro. There's no way.
Big. You're only a child once. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, because I know it's a whole lot of shit I wish I'd have did as a kid.
Right.
Instead of rushing to be an adult.
Right. Yeah.
Bills ain't no motherfucking joke.
Not at all.
They say the youth is wasted on the youth, right?
Yeah, man.
No bullshit.
But
but that's wild. That's way too young. That's way too young to give a child that type of decision making that can make or break their entire life. You're going to give that to a 4 or 5-year-old to make that choice? That's crazy.
And the people that support it bothers me. It's like it's parents out there with a 10-year-old that took them to go get a surgery.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, giving them hormone pills and shit like that. I was like, young.
I'm putting like this. Like, this.
You can just have a feminine son.
What you were born
which happens.
That
doesn't mean they're gay.
If you got a girl,
they may be into not so what's considered to be the norm for boys.
Yeah, like if the girl is a tomboy, fine. If the boy's a little feminine, fine. It is what it is.
It don't mean, let them make them decisions when it's time for them to do it.
Exactly. My thing is that like my child, I'm going to raise you what you were when you were born. If you had a penis or a vagina, you're a boy or a girl, and I'm going to raise you as such. And when you become 18 and do whatever the fuck you want to do, if you want to go in and do whatever, I don't care if it's a sex change.
Granted, we going to talk.
Fine, right.
We going to talk.
Right. But I'm not going to sit there.
We're going to make sure that's what you really want to do.
Yeah, man. There's no fucking way. I wouldn't do that. I couldn't do it. Like, to me, that takes away from you as a parent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're letting your child raise itself now. That's bogus. Ain't no fucking way.
Cop outs, lazy,
well,
whatever the hell you want to call it.
Hey, Frank, do you want kids?
Hey.
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he said yes.
Yes, Frank. I want some kids.
I do.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I actually like children. Hence why I chill with their kids the way I do.
Chill
and it seemed like
yeah.
Nah, all y'all
kids.
I
thought he said I chill with dead kids.
Nah.
Man, I'm like, what kind of shit is
all
going on?
Y'all kids,
I understand.
I'm sure at one point or another,
man,
you probably heard about me before you ever met me, maybe. Out of respect, because when your daughter was around, I buy all the kids candy and stuff like that, and actually sit down and play video games with them, and everybody having a good time. Or if all the grown folk in the living room, I'd be the guy to go back and check on the kids, like, y'all straight? Y'all got enough food? You know, y'all need anything?
Always love.
All right. I'll check up on y'all in a little bit. Make sure everybody's straight, and then go back and party and drink and get drunk and fucking chill and shit. And you know, just making sure everybody is okay.
Frank love the kids, so he wants shit. Yeah, give him some kids.
Yeah, that's because he can get rid of the motherfuckers. I swear, I'm telling you. Not saying that we don't love our kids.
Listen, but he probably knows better than anybody.
It's a difference.
He probably knows better than anybody.
It's a difference when it's your goddamn child.
Listen how you say I give them candy and shit.
Yeah,
go
that's because they gotta go home with us and run.
That's finish drinking, then I'm gonna leave.
Like I said, my opinions are very misinformed because I'm not there like y'all, you know. But I know it's gonna be a tough lesson.
Yeah.
When and if that day comes.
Yeah. Well, but somebody said yes, Zaddy. Talk about and then put Frank.
Hey,
Crispin.
I'm available.
I'm available. Oh man,
I'm chilling this shit, right?
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? Just
he got Facebook. You hear that?
He got Facebook page.
Like I just want to make sure.
I think she already friends with him because I saw her when he said, "Hey, Frank."
Oh yeah, somebody know you.
But nah, that's just me looking out for everybody that's around me. You know what I'm saying? And I guess I'm like that. You know what I'm saying?
We should ask Chris.
Like if we all came together and we in here together, I'm gonna look out for everybody.
What's your hot seat question, Crystal?
And that includes the babies and everybody else, you know.
Well, shit. I mean,
and that's just the way I figure me being authentic. You know what I'm saying?
Anything on identifications and labeling yourself a male or female when you're whatever. I don't want.
No. Look, shout out to LGBT. Whatever community.
That crew.
CT.
No, y'all cool whatsoever, but I'm just sorry. Look, ain't no way in fucking hell you can have me say that you're when you was born a man. Look, that's a psychological shit.
Yeah.
You going through whatever you're going through. You want to change and be from male to female, female to male. But at the end of the day, you were born what you were born. I'm going to see. If you're a cat, you're a cat. If you want to look like a dog, look, you're a fucking cat. I can't.
In a dog suit.
Yeah, but what happens when they do have that sex change and you don't even know? Let's just say Frank was born a woman, but you didn't know that. but what you see
with this
is
giant
this
bearded face.
But see, and that's
but then they make a fake wig beards.
Yeah, well, they
look at how things are going to end up changing. Now it's going to really break down the barriers of everything of being chivalrous and breaking down.
Next thing you know, we gonna be able to all go to the same bathroom.
It's been dead. It's been dead. You still got people out here still opening doors for females, doing shit. You still got people trying to keep the shit.
You don't want to end up being trapped or tricked.
But then at the end of the day, now that shit is gonna be broken all the way.
And that shit happens every day. And guess what?
It's gonna be gone.
That shit's tough.
Cause shit is fucked up out here, man.
Men being females being men in society.
That's why I stay in the house. I don't date as much. Everybody be like, yeah, you single.
Don't put your hands on a female, but this female like changed herself into a man.
Out there, dog.
The fuck am I not supposed to hit you? You act like a man.
You a nigga. You a whole man. You was born with a dick.
So but you're a man, but you changed to a female, but you still a man. So, but you trying to fight me, but you changed to a female. So am I not supposed to knock you out?
So like, a man, dog.
Right. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
But the fucked up part is, how do you look at it if that motherfucker knock you out?
I got knocked out by a nigga that feel like a bitch. No, but you still a man at the end of the day.
Which one we talking about? Which one we talking about?
At the end of the day, you still a man.
Which one we talking about?
No, but you just gotta look at it that way. I'm just saying, we all
like
swear.
I fought a nigga in the dress.
You can do that though now.
Like
you got a video going viral, you get knocked the fuck out by some girl somewhere. You can easily just be like, hey, nah, dog. Slim was born a man the whole time. I got the motherfucking research on Slim a long time ago. That's a whole nigga.
Brandon, I don't go around slapping bitches and nothing, but you know what I'm saying? But you know,
and then so,
if that happens, you met your match
before she
changed. Yeah, man. That shit.
She was welterweight before she changed.
No bullshit. Nah, man. Like I said, it's just gonna keep getting more.
Just that they pick and choose when they want to bring that side out.
I didn't mean to say worse. I want to say confusing. It's going to get more confusing for everybody.
In a couple more years, we're just going to have bathrooms.
Yeah.
It ain't going to be no just a bathroom.
Yep.
If you gotta piss or shit, go.
Shit, that's how some clubs are now. It's a big ass area. You just go in the bathroom.
Yeah, but
you got the man and the woman on the side with the line in the middle.
You just walk into the store.
Yeah, those are considered unisex. But when they don't even put the picture up and just say, "Hey, this is the bathroom," just go in as you please. I mean, you know how much it's gonna be so much crime. Because that joint with the fat ass and the cute joint you've been chasing around and buying drinks all day in that club.
Come to find out it's a dude.
You go in there to go piss, and that same chick come in there and she curves you. You gonna go in there Donald Trumping. You gonna go in there grabbing pussy.
Now you gonna have a fistful of.
You gonna go in there. You gonna go in there trying to fuck something all in his bathroom. And you gotta keep in mind if. Like in Atlanta, if that dude was fucking that girl in the middle of the dance floor,
Atlanta man,
don't think about you behind a door, an actual door in a stall. Somebody gonna get fucked.
No, I ain't gonna.
And I'm gonna just say somebody, because the way Frank said shit, it might be her fucking you.
Tell me when this is gonna happen. I'm just gonna get married and say fuck y'all and just give me a house.
That's the goal. I'm just like, let me find me a wife real quick. Let me find me a wife real quick.
You got something on here.
They do whatever the fuck
you got something on here. But she definitely said, she had a hot seat question for you too.
We'll get into that when it's time to get to it.
Let's get right now.
That's what it is.
With courage.
Let's see.
Wait. All right. So
drink her down.
I explained the rules of the hot seat to you. If y'all don't know, everybody on the panel, La gave her question to James, so we all gonna ask him one question. He has to answer it truthfully. If not, he has to take a drink. Now, what I don't think I did explain to you is that the drink is that shit. In that picture, it's no. It's not like
I'm the drink champ.
No, I don't take anything away from you not drinking this. I know you have.
But let me finish this first.
Yeah,
but, you know,
he about to be fucked.
Well, it don't matter because we're gonna pour it in that cup. We gonna pour it in the shot glass. Yeah, we got shot glass.
You good? Yeah, cool. So if you answer the question truthfully, and if you don't, take a shot. It's just as simple as that. And if you answer all the questions without taking a shot, we have to add something to the drink. We gotta add some other random.
And I still gotta drink it.
No, you good. Once you answer one, you good.
No, that's the next. That's for the next.
You making it work for the next person.
Okay.
There we go.
And I got some vodka back there that needs to be poured.
Yeah. All right. Well, shit. Let's get these.
Well, last question.
Okay.
Was, have you ever had an STD? If so, who gave it to you? By her name. If so, who gave it to you?
What's the person's name?
Who's the bride to burn your ass if you ever got burnt?
I've never had an STD. I've had scares. I've gotten phone calls, but every time I got tested, everything was clear. Real shit.
Wow.
And I can believe that for Frank. I can believe that to the man. You know, like real shit. Y'all might think I'm lying, but I mean that shit. For real. I've never been burned.
That's crazy. Kudos to you. Knock on wood. Knock on that goddamn wood. Oh shit! All right. Let's see. All right, that's the question.
Well, Crystal, the guest, one of the viewers wanted to know: does Frank eat ass?
No, Frank doesn't eat ass.
Frank does not eat ass. Okay.
How much shit he would get?
My man said all this.
How much?
That's how you know.
Art.
Do you eat pussy?
Yeah.
Okay, then he done had a little bit of ass in that beard.
It might have grazed a little bit.
Because my shit done tickled a couple of asses. So I know your shit done tickled an ass tickle.
I mean, the Pharaoh is ever present.
That's funny. Alright, I got one. Give the name of your best sex partner and your worst sex partner. We need a whole name, man.
A whole name?
Whole name. Best whole one, name? Worst one. Whole name, yes. First and last.
Damn, I gotta think.
Well, you know who your worst is. That should be the easiest one.
Facts.
The easiest one is always who had gave you the worst. Who did you say, you know what, I ain't going back. I know I ain't going back to that.
I don't know her last name, but I'm gonna say Crystal.
Crystal?
Oh my God.
Was it good or bad?
Was it the Crystal that asked if you ate ass?
No, was it good? Oh shit.
He can't. That ain't the same person.
Well, that same person.
You don't know. He don't remember her last name. What does she look like?
If I see her face.
Okay, well, we about to find this. Because she said she knew you. Well, the way
Crystal,
she was
acting. You need to make it up for all
Crystals. Crystal, you got to step it up.
I swear, if this is the Crystal that you talking about.
My man said all this ain't come
Crystal
from you.
in McMillan.
No,
I don't know
not
McMillan.
Her. Well, I don't know. I mean, let me see a picture real quick. Let me see a picture.
All right, cause she on it. She got the tongue and everything. She with it.
No, not her.
That's not her.
Okay,
no, that's not her. She was dark skinned.
Crystal, okay. We got dark skin Crystal.
All right, dark skin Crystal, dog. You got to get it together. You know what I'm saying?
You making a bad name for all Crystals.
All Crystals out here. We almost framed this Crystal for your shit. You got to get it together, dark skin.
She got Henny dick, so I mean, you know.
Oh, she got good Henny dick.
I mean, well,
who's the best?
Who's the best? You got your full name. Who's the best?
The best?
Mm-hmm. Full name, first last.
About to take a shot, you take it too goddamn long.
Bullshit.
No, I'm trying to think of the name.
That's a shot.
You got multiple best ever? Come on, man. It's only one.
Name one.
You ain't got.
I forget a lot.
Take the shot.
Give him a shot.
No.
Bingo.
I'm trying to give y'all an answer.
Well, you trying to stall us.
Pick
Blow
one.
that shit up.
Pick one.
Man, I don't mind drinking.
Yeah, well, you show.
Oh, my.
Mind you, I'm only drinking because I can't come up with a name.
Well, I'm saying.
So, but I'm about to do the bites.
Okay, but listen to this. When you go to the arcade, right? The best person put their 3 initials in the first slot. There's no way it could be 2 people with the same slot, Frank. You can have a top 3. You can't have 2 people at number 1. It's impossible. Not gonna happen. So, and even if they got the same score.
But what if I don't remember her name?
What? The one you remember?
Then you gotta go to the one.
He took the shot. It don't matter.
It don't matter.
I really want to answer this.
Okay, well you can answer.
I really want to answer this.
Answer later when you remember.
No, I really do. I just don't remember her name.
Answer later.
So go to the next one in line.
No.
Go ahead. Let's go.
You had another question? Oh wait, one Crystal me. All right, Mark, you got one?
You know, I am a make you drinker.
Yeah, I feel good. I got him.
Yeah.
You got me by default because my memory is shit.
Either way,
that's a shot. Bro.
Hey,
what's the
Give me 5 names off your Facebook friend list of girls that you want to give the D to.
Who you trying to fuck, man? Who you trying to fuck?
And I know you can think of 5 of them.
You want that shot?
give me that drink.
Damn.
Give me that drink.
Come out with or you just don't want to put them
They know when I slide in their DM.
Alright, you'll know.
Shit.
You gonna slide that beer right on through there. Y'all better respond and all that. That was a good one. That was a really good one.
That's real good.
Oh man. Alright, James, you got your own question or you good? Because we did
Huh.
Allison.
Hold on,
we've been informed that Allison got a question.
Uh-oh.
Wait a second.
Hey, I'm trying to give you the best. Hey. Allison said she's trying to put them 3 in. What's her initials? You passed it.
Yeah, he don't know that one.
No, I'm just saying. What's her initials though? That's what's gonna be at that number 1 spot.
AAA. Fuck that.
All right, we gonna remember this.
I'm friendly. Get at me.
Hey, straight like that.
Allison Wood too.
AW. We gonna put AW for now. AW.
Allison Wood.
She's feeling you, bro.
You gonna get
I'm friendly. Get at
the
me.
water.
She trying, yeah. Hell yeah.
Very God.
I like that cheating one, but I don't know if the nigga cheated. Have you ever cheated?
I have.
Okay.
Regrettably.
Okay, so
regrettably.
Who is the person you've cheated on, and what is the name of the person that you cheated on them with?
Jesus.
Drink.
Yeah, man. Get him the picture. That's 3 shots.
I'm protecting the innocent.
I'ma shoot 3 shots. 3 shots. Somebody gonna make me hot.
Hey. Oh, that's
Put
good.
the ski mask on in, man. Do the shit.
Hey, you know, that's what's up. All right, that was a good one, man. 3 shots out of. All right, that's good shit. That's good shit. All right, last topic, man, real quick before we wrap this up. We are running out of time. We got like 4 minutes left, if that. The DNA test. And I'm glad all men sitting here. And I kind of wish La was here for that, but I know her answer wasn't going to be the same. She wasn't really going to say too much about it. But a lot of women in this motherfucker going to feel away. So, the question is, it's kind of for the men, too, because women can't flip this no other way. You have a child. The woman says it's yours, right? Mm-hmm. You don't think so, regardless if you wore a condom or it was only one time or I ain't nut or whatever. Shit happens, right? But either way, you got a child.
Come all that shit.
But Slim said it's yours, right?
Break all that.
But you don't think it is though. You like, I don't know. I don't know. If you go and get a DNA test of that baby to see if it's yours without her knowing, like, are you wrong for that? Like, that's the thing. I guess that's the question to them. Do y'all feel that it's wrong if a man goes and
gets a DNA test done on your child?
Without you knowing on your child.
Do y'all feel like you'll be in the right?
Hell yeah. I feel like I would be right.
If you're in a relationship with her?
See, that's different.
If I'm in a relationship.
What happened where I have to question it?
Right.
Yeah. Now see, that's what I'm saying. That's the only thing.
But do you feel like you have the right regardless?
Hell yeah.
I feel like I have.
Relationship or not, do you feel like you have the right without talking to her?
Yes. Just like women have the right to have a baby without talking to the father because it's my body to do what I want. Yes, he has the right to get a DNA test.
So if you're in a relationship and you want a DNA test, you feel
y'all can have a conversation if it's a relationship, but this is just a woman saying that, yo, this is your baby.
This is just a woman just saying.
It's a random.
I mean, I have the situation.
However you want to paint.
However you want to paint.
I don't think
either way, the dude ain't wrong. I don't think he's wrong at all.
Hell nah.
Because you want to be sure. Right. If she just say it's yours, so oh, okay.
Like for real? No. Like I don't even remember fucking you, but you know.
No.
You definitely need a test.
It's what I'm saying. No,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't think he's wrong.
It could be anything. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's not just.
Well, I can know in my heart, yeah, we smashed, and you know, after you came, you was done. Because women, or anything, right? You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of times where women
tightened up, dried up after that, all that, whatever the case may be, you know, shit happens.
But there's a time where like women could be dating around, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sleeping with a couple guys and end up getting pregnant, don't really know which one it was, and then she gonna pick the one that she knows is probably the most responsible or got itself together.
And that's why you need to be clear because of the whole dating.
I'm just saying
you're dealing with more than one person if you're dating. Right. That's what that means.
But when you have
dating and exclusively dating
out there.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean you fucking, but it means
if she can blame the child on you, then clearly you didn't fuck.
Yeah. But now I'm just saying the word dating, period. That just means you're dealing with more than one person at a time.
Exactly. Right. So why wouldn't you want to strap up?
Exactly.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I know if I'm dealing with this person and it's just this person. And we
dating
weaned ourselves off of condoms
or whatever,
then that's fine.
Yeah.
But if I know I ain't in a relationship with this person, but I decide to step out and do something else,
right?
I feel like
it's kind of fair game on both sides.
Yeah, but I feel like she should know, or you gotta protect yourself because you can't bring that shit back. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. That's where a lot of people fuck up.
And I'm like, you out there by somebody else. Leave me the fuck alone. Take care of your baby with your baby daddy.
And I done bought something back to all of y'all because I didn't fuck this one nasty motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
See, and it happened. It was something that you said before we was on air and all that. Like, and to speak on the relationship side of things, like, what if you're in a relationship or exclusively dating somebody, it happens, the baby come out, baby don't look shit like you at all. And
that happens too, though.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm not saying that it can't just...
And niggas be your baby. Who knows where
black, I get it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But what if you feel like, yo...
Nah, they can look like a family member that you ain't seen in a long time.
But that's what I'm saying. But that still allows you to raise your suspicion. That don't mean, we're black and
that should be respected, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
it should be respected, but... Do you think it should be respected if you're doing it without her consent? She doesn't know you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's not about a respect thing.
But that's where the word dating comes into play.
It's like, shit, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go get this baby tested, but I ain't going to tell her.
Because you don't want her to feel offended. But I don't trust you. This ain't my baby.
You're already a alleged dad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you know
just to make sure... You know, you covering yourself. Mm-hmm. Like, you know, what I look like spending time with somebody else's junk. You know what I'm saying?
Even
so it's like, let me get to the bottom of this so I can come correct. if I'm gonna raise the issue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let me, get the test done, make sure everything done. When the results come back, okay, respectfully, because if she really is curious and doesn't know, it's not always a case where she's just trying to pin it on you because you're the best nigga to deal with the situation.
But it ain't.
It may be because she doesn't know.
But say that.
Yeah.
But say that.
But let's back
and
this up.
that's where communication and all that stuff comes.
Let's back it up. Let's back it up because the meme isn't about her telling you
a lot of memes,
I'm dating around. Like, she ain't giving you none of that.
Yeah. All you know is she's fighting this baby.
She just comes to you, this yours.
Yeah, you don't know what her track record is. You don't know if she was dating around nothing. So now you feel like, okay,
let me investigate this.
Exactly. Yeah. So, but are you wrong?
But you can't be mad at. I don't think so.
There we go. Well, how do you feel, sir? Do you feel like?
If it is, it is. But if it ain't, it ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Now, we just talked about this Friday on my Homeboys podcast.
Oh, shit,
shout out to Joe if you're watching it.
Check
us out on Friday. We're gonna be on there. Hopefully, Joe try to get one of these fools on here.
All right.
We talked about it. I've been in this situation, Joe, and even if your relationship, date and fucking somebody, like you have a kid, at the end of the day, I don't see it's nothing wrong. Especially they got home kits that you can take. It's not hurting the child.
Yeah,
it's not. You're not doing
it. You don't need blood.
At the end of the day,
it's the swab gums.
Even if you want to just calm down your thoughts or calm down the people around your thoughts, because you're gonna have people saying, "Oh, you sure that's your child?
Yeah.
You sure?"
Mainly your family members.
Yeah, so you gotta come with receipts.
Yeah, no.
You gotta have receipts with that shit.
And then on a lot of times, I'm sorry, like, there's a lot of corrupt people out here, men and females. So I'm not going to just put it on one gender. Mm-hmm. So you might have females out here swearing up and down. You can be in a relationship. Oh, I ain't step out on you. This is your child, whatsoever. Yeah, you the father. You gotta believe me, this and that. Trust me, I've been through it.
The only thing you know I've been through it. Was that you was fucking somebody else at the end of the day.
I've sit here and
like, that ain't my baby, but you just snitched on yourself for fucking somebody else outside of your man or something.
Mm-hmm. Bro, I didn't sit here.
Get your shit in order.
Shut up, Frank. But look, I done sat here and literally been called up, went to the hospital, watched a child being born. Shorty tried to slide me the motherfucking papers. What's that? Oh, yeah, this is the birth control. The birth certificate.
Too late for that.
They should have had that.
DNA test.
And I've already had thoughts like, okay,
like, yeah, we about to do that real quick. Then I sign it.
Try to get him to sign it. I said, oh, no, we gotta get a DNA test. Haven't heard from Shorty since.
Crazy.
Not heard
almost got him.
And that's why at the beginning of this I say that this is also a man's
and
question.
like how one of y'all said, they want to try to go, like when you said they're going to try to go, if they had stepped out or did anything, they want to try to go to the person that's probably most suitable.
Yeah, but the fucked up part is, what if it is yours?
Whatever.
What if it is yours and you got a child out here that you don't even know about?
Actually, that happened to me a few times, so.
That would suck. But see, that's
and I ain't got no kids that I know of.
I'm about to say that
would suck for me because I'm like, I want to give my mama a grandbaby.
I feel bad about that. No, because that individual, if you can't give me that satisfaction, and there's something wrong with you, and for you to disappear, something is clearly fucking wrong with you.
Yeah. And see, and that's why at the beginning of the segment I said that this is kind of for men and not more so women, because I mean y'all can't deny it's y'all baby, y'all had it out your vagina. So
because at the end of the day,
that's yours.
Daddy's
mama's baby, daddy's baby.
Because at the end of the day,
it's definitely yours because you pushed or got it cut out of you.
Because at the end of the day, if you stepped out of the deal whatsoever, which I knew she stepped the fuck out, and you was unsure, you wanted to push that joint on me, you already know what type of father I am. You already wanted me to be that father. Even though I have doubts, I still showed up at the hospital just to support if the situation was mine or not.
Right. How would you feel? I seen a thing on the internet with a doctor that's been switching people's babies for the last like 2 or 3 years or some shit like that. Yeah. She's been switching babies
for fun.
for the hell of it.
Said, just for
and
fun.
you know when kids are babies, you don't necessarily know if it's, you know, babies look alike.
They mutate into y'all.
Yeah. So what happens?
Lack of better words.
What happens?
They mutate to look like mom
to
or
this
dad
woman. I know you're the only person I fucked, and that bitch switched our baby. And then you go get this DNA test, and that baby's not yours.
God damn.
Neither one of y'all.
That
baby is neither one of y'all.
It's neither one of y'all's, but like, to her, she
like, I know I had a baby
because I pushed it out.
I know I had a baby.
And to you, it's a baby, but in reality, that is your child, but your child is with some other parents that think that's their child, and you got their child in your house.
And she can't even prove that shit.
And can't even prove
because you could be like, fuck you, you cheated on me, and she be like, dog, you the only person I've ever been with my whole life. And
only person I ever slept with.
That
now think about how many. She been doing that shit 10 years.
For fun.
Guess how many? I don't remember.
Let me put this name on this jump that the crib.
How many people do you think like she fucked up by just doing that? Because what happens when that dude
put the
one of you like that mean and say, no, fuck that, I'm gonna get this baby tested, because all of a sudden this baby don't look like me, and it probably shouldn't look like nobody.
That's
who the fuck baby is this?
That's wild.
Man.
That's crazy as shit. I read that whole article and I'm like,
man. I ain't even read it. I just saw it and I was just like, fuck.
I'm like, that's crazy as shit.
But
unfortunately, we out of time, man. We actually went over. Look, man.
Y'all can call in if y'all want to call in.
No bullshit.
All y'all want to talk about that shit on that old fucking anonymous joint. Call in and ask questions.
This is an anonymous game again. Call in.
Call in anonymously.
Call in and then say what you gotta say.
No don't say no names.
And don't say your name, even though we got your number, but don't say no name.
But man, that was crazy, man.
That's a fucked up situation.
That's a really fucked up situation, man. Y'all better check y'all babies and shit, my nigga.
But
man, at some point I guess it get too late because you invested in love.
But anyway, y'all already know what it is.
James, take us out.
Y'all be cool, y'all be safe. Don't put your hands where you won't put your face.
Hey.
And we out.
We out.
Peace be with you.